Hello, welcome back, welcome new listeners. These are just short 5 minutes of videos on spiritual ideas and values that are designed to strengthen our practice. Today's quote is from Confucius. It says, "It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop." It's very common for us to be discouraged, uh, dissatisfied, and unhappy with our sense of progress. We are naturally used to getting results from the world, the material world that we've been born into. When we work hard, we expect results, whether it's scholastic results or when we work at a job, we expect to get paid and use the money to buy things that we like, etc. So even in our spiritual practice, we're told there is a goal, there's a path, there's a goal, and if we practice appropriately and with the right view and right understanding and the right effort, that we're bound to be successful. And yet, after years and years, I know a number of people who have practiced for 50 years and they have not entered the stream, much less become an arhan. So they're discouraged, naturally so. And it's normal for us to lose hope, lose faith, lose confidence. And this quote is telling us that we're not the judge. We do not see our practice clearly. We cannot be objective about our practice. It's also telling us that we can't push the river. That's one of the Zen Buddhist sayings, you can't push the river. We're in a stream called life, and that stream momentum is determined by our karma. It also means we can't stop the stream. If you're standing in the middle of the river and you think it's going too slow and you try to push it, well, it just doesn't work. If you turn around and face the stream and you try to prevent it, well, that also doesn't work. We just don't have that power. So our goal is to keep the faith, keep the practice. It's a strong determination with patient perseverance. Now, having said that, it's possible that our practice is not grounded in an understanding that will result in the benefits that we expect to have. It's possible that we're not with the right teacher. It's possible we're not with the right tradition. And here's the catch. There's no way to know. It's a mystery. I practiced for 3 years, nearly 12 or 16 hours a day in Thailand, a very, very intense practice of a certain tradition that I learned from a certain teacher. And I was so unhappy, dissatisfied, frustrated, disappointed, depressed, that after 3 years, I could not see any change in my day-to-day mental life. And I walked out of the cave where I'd lived for 1.5 years and down to the road. I hitchhiked to the airport. I flew to Bangkok. I didn't know what to do next. I wasn't ready to come home. I called a friend and she recommended another teacher. I was alone in the cave. I didn't have a teacher for that particular 1.5 years. And I took her advice I got on a plane, flew for an hour the next day, and met a new teacher. And in speaking with him, he asked about my practice. I defined it to him. I told him the parts I don't like. He said, then don't do it. He was the first teacher who gave me permission to design my practice. And with his guidance, not design my practice on my own in the bedroom, doing whatever I want to do and calling it meditation or spiritual practice, but under his guidance, he gave me permission. And that's the first time I had a teacher who did not tell me how I must practice. So in this case, I'm telling this story because within a short time, only 7 months under his guidance and practicing more in line with my personality and which means things that resonate with me, I was successful. So I'm leaving you a little ambivalent. Maybe your practice needs re-examining. Maybe you could at least consider meeting another teacher, someone in real life, not from a book, someone you can talk to, telephone, go visit, and who can learn directly from what you tell him that can guide you in your practice so that you will make more rapid progress as I did. And it's possible that in the next day, the next hour, the next week, there will be insights that fundamentally change you in the best possible way. So good luck. Stay confident that there is Dhamma and it's meant for you to find real peace and real happiness. Thank you. Okay, cut.